That's Robert Duvall, one of his most famous roles in Apocalypse Now. He died over the weekend, 94 or something like that, in his 90s. I didn't realize he was that old. His best role, in my opinion, is the TV miniseries Lonesome Dove, which if you haven't seen, they should re-release that on Netflix or something like that. I think lots and lots of people who never saw it would love it. It's one of the greatest. It's out there
somewhere.
Yeah. It is so good, and the cast is amazing. And Robert Duvall himself, so that was his greatest role. I remember he said on our show and others that let the English have Hamlet, I'll be Augustus McCrae. It was just an amazing performance. He was nominated for an Oscar 7 times, which is pretty impressive, and won once for Tender Mercies, which I feel like not enough people have seen. Fantastic movie also. Yes, Michael?
Lonesome Dove is on Peacock.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Maybe that's why I've had several people tell me recently that they rewatched Lonesome Dove, and I thought that's a weird coincidence. Apparently because it showed up on Peacock. And I asked them all if it held up, and they said yes, it is really, really well done. It's based on a Pulitzer Prize-winning book by Larry McMurtry, so the story is good also. Anywho, so I've always been a Robert Duvall fan, and my brother too, and so it was interesting that we were staying at a nice hotel in Gladys. We gave you President's Day off.
You didn't establish that it was kind of a reminiscence. I don't know.
She's got to be on her toes, her orthopedic shoed toes.
God, you yell at her so much.
She can't hear me.
Afraid of doing the wrong thing.
She can't hear me. I can say whatever I want. I only have 2 minutes. I better get to it. So we're at a fancy hotel, me and my brother, in Austin, Texas, and we come down in the lobby, and lo and behold, there's Robert Duvall, standing with this big old cowboy. And this guy was old. He looked like he was in his 60s at least. Big old cowboy, and they're standing there, and I told my brother, that's Robert Duvall. So we walk over, and we hang around with like a couple other people who are standing there, because the cowboy's doing something, and everybody's watching the cowboy, not Robert Duvall. Well, what the guy is doing, and it's making Robert Duvall laugh, and he sounded just like Augustus McCrae laughing, which we really enjoyed. But what the guy is doing is he's taking quarters. You could hand him a quarter, and he would bend it back and forth with his fingers, and then tear it in half and hand you back a torn quarter.
Wow.
And I thought, that's freaking amazing. I mean, this guy was giant, but I thought, as big as you are, and his thumbs were like my wrists. But I thought, can anybody do that? So anyway, many, many years later, we interviewed Robert Duvall a couple of years ago on the radio. He had a book out, a memoir or something. I don't remember why we had Robert Duvall on the air. But at the very end of the interview, I bring up to him, I say, hey, I got to ask you, my brother and I were in Austin, Texas, staying at the Omni Hotel. We come down in the lobby, and you're standing there with a big old cowboy who was tearing quarters in half. And he laughs, and he says, and I wish I remember the guy's name. He said, oh, yeah, that was Buck Johnson. Good old guy, man. Yeah, that was really something. That was fun. I always liked hanging around with him. And I said, well, was that real? Was that a magic trick? He said, no, that guy could tear quarters in half. What?
Wow.
Is that possible?
Wow. I break a sweat trying to tear a dollar bill in half.
Oh, what a great Robert Duvall moment. The way he was laughing at all of us standing around watching that was fantastic.
We got to see if we can find audio of that.
I know. We don't do a good job of archiving our greatest hits, but we'll see if we can find that. We got more news of the day on the way. If you missed a segment, get the podcast, Armstrong and Getty on demand.